You might think your bathroom is clean, but the truth is that if certain details are ignored, the entire house ends up giving off a feeling of dirt, even after cleaning. And the problem isn't a lack of deep cleaning. It's what builds up every day, silently, and almost no one notices. Today, I'm going to show you 7 things you need to clean daily in your bathroom, because when these areas are forgotten, the space feels heavy, unpleasant, and yes, gross, even if it doesn't look like it. What's most interesting is that many of these things are right in front of us, but they don't make it into almost anyone's cleaning routine. So stay with me until the end, because some of these you've probably never thought about cleaning every day. And take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, because here at Decora Casa, we talk about cleaning, organization, and simple choices that make your home feel lighter, more beautiful, and much more pleasant to live in. The bathroom sink, especially the rim and the drain. The sink is one of the most deceptive spots. At first glance, it may even look clean, but that's where toothpaste splashes, soap residue, makeup, hand oils, and even invisible particles accumulate throughout the day. The rim and the drain are the first places where this dirt settles, creating that dull, poorly maintained appearance. When the sink doesn't get daily cleaning, even a quick one, the entire bathroom loses its sense of freshness. It's impressive how a well-cleaned sink changes the perception of the space. It conveys care, hygiene, and organization, while a stained sink communicates the exact opposite, even if the floor is clean. And this is important to emphasize. Cleaning the sink every day doesn't mean making an effort. A damp cloth or a paper towel with a small amount of cleaner solves it in seconds. It's maintenance cleaning, not deep cleaning. This simple habit prevents buildup and makes the bathroom look freshly cleaned at all times. 2. The faucet. The faucet is touched all the time. We turn it on and off with wet hands, with soap residue, cream, toothpaste, and all of this builds up without us noticing. In just a few hours, it already shows stains, fingerprints, and that dull shine that makes the bathroom look dirty. Even well-organized bathrooms lose their elegance when the faucet is stained. It sits right in your line of sight and ends up drawing more attention than we realize. A clean faucet reflects light, gives a sense of care, and enhances the entire space. And again, it's not about scrubbing or wasting time. Wiping it quickly every day prevents stubborn stains later. This small daily habit eliminates the need for extra effort during deep cleaning and keeps the bathroom looking clean and pleasant all the time. 3. The toilet, seat, lid, and exterior. Many people think that cleaning the toilet is just about taking care of the inside, but the real problem is on the outside. The seat, lid, and sides collect invisible splashes that directly affect the hygiene of the space. Even if we can't see them, the bathroom can feel it. When these areas aren't cleaned daily, the bathroom may look clean, but it never truly feels comfortable. And a bathroom without comfort automatically gives off a sense of neglect and even disgust, especially for visitors. Cleaning these parts every day doesn't mean doing heavy cleaning. A cloth with the right product does the job quickly. This daily maintenance prevents buildup, reduces odors, and ensures the bathroom is always ready for use, without that feeling of insecurity or discomfort. 4. The shower enclosure or shower curtain. The shower enclosure is one of the biggest culprits behind a dirty-looking bathroom. Splashes of water, shampoo, and soap dry and form stains that leave the glass dull and grimy-looking. Even in beautiful bathrooms, a dirty shower enclosure visually weighs the space down. When the enclosure isn't cared for daily, these marks build up and later require much more effort to remove. The bathroom starts to look old, poorly maintained, and stuffy, even when it's organized. But here's the key point. Running a squeegee or quickly wiping it down after a shower already counts as daily cleaning. It's not scrubbing, it's not washing, it's simply preventing buildup. This simple habit keeps the enclosure clear and light and greatly improves the overall sense of cleanliness in the bathroom. 5. The shower drain. The drain is small, discreet, and therefore very often forgotten, but that's exactly where hair, soap residue, and debris build up, quickly creating bad odors. Many times the bathroom looks clean, but the smell reveals that something was ignored. When the drain doesn't receive frequent attention, the odor spreads and makes the space feel heavy. This directly affects comfort and the sense of hygiene, even when everything appears to be in order. Daily cleaning here doesn't mean taking anything apart. Removing visible debris and pouring a little water down the drain already helps a lot. It's a simple, quick action that prevents bigger problems and keeps the bathroom truly pleasant. Number 6. The floor around the toilet. This is one of the areas that accumulates the most dirt and one of the least noticed on a daily basis. The floor around the toilet collects splashes, dust, and residue that make the bathroom look neglected, even when the rest seems clean. It's exactly this detail that makes the bathroom feel gross without us being able to explain why. The eye doesn't immediately identify it, but the brain senses that something is off. Cleaning this area every day doesn't mean mopping the entire bathroom. Often, a quick wipe just in this spot completely transforms the feel of the space. It's maintenance, not deep cleaning, and it makes a huge difference. 7. The bathroom trash can. The trash can is another misleading spot. Even when it's empty, it collects odors, splashes, and invisible residue. When it isn't cleaned frequently, it contaminates the entire space and compromises the sense of hygiene in the bathroom. Many people only wash the trash can when it's visibly dirty, but the smell starts long before that. And a bathroom with an unpleasant odor automatically creates a negative impression, regardless of the decor or organization. Cleaning the trash can daily can be as simple as wiping it with a cleaning product or changing the liner. It's a quick habit that prevents odors and keeps the space feeling lighter, fresher, and more pleasant. Keeping the house clean isn't about perfection, nor about living for the sake of cleaning. It's about feeling. The feeling of walking into a space and feeling comfortable, welcomed, at ease. And the bathroom is one of the spaces that most strongly impacts this because it's directly connected to hygiene, personal care, and daily well-being. When the bathroom isn't clean, even because of small details, the entire house loses its sense of lightness. We notice it in the smell, the look, the touch. And what's most interesting is that most of the time, it's not a lack of deep cleaning, it's a lack of maintenance. Small points ignored day after day build up, and when we finally notice, the space already feels heavy, tiring, and unpleasant. There is a very mistaken idea that keeping the bathroom clean requires constant effort, harsh products, and a lot of time. And that's what makes many people procrastinate. But the truth is exactly the opposite. The simpler and more frequent the care, the less work it creates. Cleaning a little every day is much lighter than letting everything build up and dealing with it all at once. Daily cleaning doesn't need to be heavy or exhausting. It can and should be quick, practical, and almost automatic. Small gestures, wiping a surface, adjusting a detail, preventing dirt from settling in. When this becomes part of the routine, cleaning stops being a burden and becomes an act of care for yourself and for the space you live in. And when the bathroom is always clean, the relationship with the home changes. You walk in without rushing, without discomfort, without that feeling of, "I'll clean it later." The space becomes more pleasant, fresher, more inviting. The house starts working in your favor instead of creating mental fatigue. Cleaning is also energy. A clean bathroom conveys order, calm, and well-being. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to be cared for. And care is not the same as excess, it's consistency. A little every day, done lightly, keeps the space always ready to be lived in. When we understand this, cleaning stops being a heavy obligation and becomes a simple, almost enjoyable ritual. A quick moment of organization that brings immediate return, comfort, lightness, and the feeling of being at ease in your own home. In the end, keeping the bathroom clean and the house as a whole isn't about doing heavy cleaning every day, nor about living for cleaning. It's about creating a routine that's possible, light, and intentional, one that makes life easier instead of more tiring. When we take care of things a little every day, the house responds. the environment becomes more pleasant, more comfortable, and easier to maintain. And the bathroom, such an intimate and ever-present space in our daily lives, starts to convey hygiene, care, and well-being without excessive effort. These small habits transform the way we live in our home. They prevent buildup, reduce fatigue, and bring that good feeling of entering a space that welcomes you instead of bothering you. Cleaning doesn't need to be heavy or painful. It can be simple, quick, and even pleasurable. If this content helped you in any way, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's always complaining that cleaning the house is too much work. Sometimes all it takes is changing the way you do it. I'm Marieta Fernandes from Decora Casa.